This is the next step in human evolution. Evolution, 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 evolution.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to the show. My name is Tyson Eberly, and you're watching Zeitgeist live. And we got something to show you. We got a great show for you tonight. We've got, again, some weekly get-down business. Mr. Chad Fisher's going to be up in here with some social commentary. It's going to be about some war subjects. I like it. It's going to be good. We're also going to be previewing or screening for you a video that was made by the Zeitgeist movement Ventura chapter. His name is Ryan Reeves. He shot, edited, and did all the motion graphics. It's awesome. The song itself is by Jeff Uzel, and Jeff is the singer-songwriter of this. They came together, collaborated, as we all are doing here, to produce a really sweet video that we're going to be showing you guys a little later in the show. It's called Zeitgeist, the Spirit of the Times. What do you know? As well as we're going to be previewing our documentary of the week, or the, how should I say it, the staff pick of the week. It's called God Grew Tired of Us. It's about the African Sudanese refugees who actually they go to the United States and start living a Western lifestyle. So it's a fascinating documentary. I highly recommend it. Also, I wanted to get clear about some things from last week. In last week's show, at the beginning, we talked about a little bit about some new nonprofit organizations and some non-governmental organizations that are springing up in Greece and Portugal. We said the name incorrectly. It is not Pangea, but it is The Pangea. It's thepangea.org, as well as SA 2010. This is The Pangea right here behind me. You can even take me out if you want. I'll speak over it. But it's actually a beautiful website. So we got thepangea.org, future, I think it's Futragora, Gora.pt. Futragora is another one right there, as well as SA2010.dk, which stands, SA is for Support Association 2010.dk. Now, I became alerted to this by Francisco of the Portuguese Zeitgeist Movement chapter. He's there. He's kind of like assuming the communications role, and he's actually going to be joining us later on in the show via Skype. It's really cool because it's like 4 in the morning where he is right now in Portugal. So we're really appreciative for Francisco for joining us and getting clear on what's happening with these nonprofit organizations and, you know, how things are going over in his part of the world. All right, cool. All right, excellent so far. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that we have a couple YouTube sites. We've got our official YouTube Zeitgeist Live Austin site up. If you just go into YouTube, type in Zeitgeist Live Austin. There's our man Chad Fisher right there. You'll be able to subscribe to us, and you can catch all of our show archives. So we're going to be archiving our shows by segments. And then as far as like the entire shows, you can archive, you can go to my website, my YouTube site, Tyson Eberly, so user/Tyson Eberly, and catch all of our full-length episode. And if you go over to uploads right there on the right-hand side of the screen, make sure you subscribe. But also if you go to uploads, you'll be able to see all of our shows, as well as many other things related to the Zeitgeist movement and the Venus Project that I've also uploaded. I have an old director's account, so this allows me to upload videos with no time limit or size limit. So I've got Who is Peter Joseph, all of Peter Joseph's lectures, Zeitgeist Addendum, the Zeitgeist Activist Orientation Guide, really useful, enlightening educational material for you. All right. So we've got a power-packed show. We're also going to have a roundtable discussion toward the second half of the show. The roundtable discussion is going to be the topic of tradition, and how is tradition really serving us here and now? What is tradition? And, like, kind of how ridiculous is it? What are the good things that we can pull from it? Just tradition in general. Right now we're in the holiday times, or we got Christmas, we just had Thanksgiving, so we got all these traditions, and, there's a lot to talk about there. So we'll be having a roundtable discussion about that. Of course, taking your live phone calls as well, and, everything's great, everything's grand. All right, what we're going to roll into right now is our first segment of the show. This is our transformative technology. Right now, there are all sorts of different technologies that are available. Some are already in use, some are there in, not necessarily in theory, but haven't been built yet, but could be. The blueprints, the designs are there, just the implementation needs to move forward. But this actually, what we're going to show you right now is some wave technology. Wave technology is here right now. This one is being incorporated by, I can't say because I'm not sure. I wanted to say Iceland, but I'm starting to think that might not be right. So, but check it out. This is our transformative technology. And when we come back, we're going to have Mr. Chad Fisher up in the house with some social commentary business talking about war. Stay tuned. Check it out.
The water of the oceans of the world is almost always in motion. Hardly ever interrupted, waves break at the coastlines, sometimes strong, sometimes weaker. There is an enormous energy potential that is available round the clock and free of charge. A potential that, if fully exploited, could satisfy 40% of the worldwide demand for power. This equals the output of 700 to 800 nuclear power stations. Voith Hydro WaveGen is developing technologies to convert this inexhaustible energy into electric power without the emission of harmful greenhouse gases. The operating principle of this wave power station is as simple as it is ingenious. An enclosed chamber has an opening beneath sea level, which allows water to flow from the sea to the chamber and back. The water level in the chamber rises and falls with the rhythm of the waves, and air is forced forwards and backwards through the turbine, connected to an upper opening in the chamber. As it is compressed and decompressed, the airflow has sufficient power to drive the Wells turbine. It is a feature of the Wells turbine, named after its inventor, that it is driven in the same direction by both forward and reverse airflow through the turbine. Even relatively low wave motions can generate enough airflow to keep the turbine moving and to generate energy. This is how easily energy can be generated with a wave power station, day and night, all year round, as long as there are waves. The world's first power station of this kind was put in service as early as November 2000 on the Scottish island of Islay and has been feeding power to the grid ever since.